Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we are jumping back into The Sims again for part 2 of my dream house build. In the last part we pretty much did the whole foundation, figuring out where everything goes, and then we pretty much did the whole first floor except for this bathroom, I believe, and I think there's like a few changes to the master bedroom walls, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and this is where I think like the fun stuff happens. We're gonna go upstairs and do the kids' rooms first, I think, and then we're gonna go down and do the basement, and then we go to outside after that. In the basement, you guys, you're in for a treat. It's one of my favorite parts, I mean. I won't say anything about it. It'll be just a little surprise when we get there. But we should be getting there pretty soon. Just adding some bath mats, making it a little bit more realistic. And let's see. Oh, did I decide to go down to the basement first? Maybe. Well, oh yeah, I'm going up and down here just so I can get all of the same stuff that was in that bathroom and bringing it all down to this bathroom, just so, I don't know, so everything just kind of flows together, really. Nothing too exciting. It's just a little half bath for when you're, downstairs in the basement, and it's more convenient than going all the way upstairs to do it. Trying to get some lighting in on the stairwell, it looks like. And what we're going to do down here is we're going to create, I think I told you guys in the last part, but this is where we put, a bigger TV for more of like a medium room. Sorry, that was my cell phone. Let me turn that down. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, and then you guys see that little, those cabinets that I'm trying to use as some kind of like media cabinet or whatever? I changed those up a little bit from what you see here into the finished product, and there are a few things like that throughout the build, and I'll try and point them out when I notice them. But we just moved some of those speakers. They're supposed to be like surround sound speakers or something like that. We moved those down, and then we add more cabinets to the side of it, and I think it turned out just a little bit better. And then I'm just trying to fill up the space. I don't know if all of these chairs work. I didn't test it, I don't think, but I thought that was something fun to put down here, and a little arts and crafts station for a child. And then I also put down a dartboard. But right now I'm starting on something that's really fun. Me and my fiance currently like to play on our PCs quite a bit, and so I put a little corner for each of us down here in the basement with some posters and things, like kind of like reflecting both of us. So he gets a computer, and then on the opposite corner of this one I put my computer desk here. So it turns out really cute. I like how it is. It's a little his and hers, I think. Oh, and I really wish they had like air hockey instead of foosball. I think that would just be more like fun animation to watch Sims do. But, I kind of played with what I had. Oh, adding in that dartboard. Let's see. Oh, and my fiance, he doesn't play the guitar, but I don't know, maybe one of the kids would want to play it. I don't know. I don't know why I put it there. Just, I have a problem with having to fill in space, if some of you guys may know. And so that's why I put it there, because I thought it looked nice. And now we're moving on to my computer. And I or my computer space anyway. And I tried to add some more feminine details over here. Just to kind of, I don't know, just because I have a little bit of more feminine taste than he does, obviously. And I think it turns out really cute. Oh, and I did change from the gaming computer to the really pretty, like, sleek computer because I was into it. Just adding in some lining. And then there's another, I don't know if we do it quite yet, but there's going to be a little bit of an add-on to the basement as well that I'm really excited about. Let's see, is there anything else I can... Oh. Sorry, it's really embarrassing when I see, like, notifications pop up for whatever reason on my computer. Like, you guys are seeing, I don't know, some part of what I don't want you to see. So you can just see all the screenshots that I took there. But y'all don't care. I don't know why I'm worried about it. And just doing a lot of move objects on sheet to kind of put everything in its place. I will say some of those toys down there, you might want to go into lib mode and move them so they're actually playable. They're not currently as they are, except for like the police car. So yeah, and just kind of watch out for that. Adding in some pillars. I don't remember if I keep those there though. Ooh, and here it comes, you guys. This is what I was excited about. This is, okay, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. My fiance, he's played D&D or Dungeons and Dragons for pretty much his whole life. His dad and their family on that side are just a bunch of really lovable nerds, and I love them all so much. And they're the ones who brought Dungeons and Dragons into my life. I don't play it regularly for whatever reason. I feel like it takes up a lot of time, and I'm very lazy, and that's what I'm going to say. I don't play it, but I really love to listen to it being played. And I really like, I don't know, I just really love the creativity that goes into making a whole D&D game happen and everything. So for those who don't know, Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop game that you play with dice and books that they give you, and it's basically just a role-playing game. You have a dungeon master, and they're pretty much the teller of the story or whatever, and then you and whoever else is playing are the players in the story, and you just go out and fight monsters and do quests and things like that, and it's a lot of fun. And so I have incorporated a Dungeons and Dragons room into this house, and I was really proud of it, and I think it's really cute. And my fiance likes it, he appreciates it, and I just put a lot of little fun things in here. Like the big the big long table that seats 8 is really appropriate because, you know, the DM, Dungeon Master, would sit at the head of the table, and then all the other players would sit around it and be looking through those books. That's why I placed those there, and some pencils, because there's a lot of, like, erasing and, like, putting things in inventories. Like, you have to write it all down, and it's just fun. And I've added this little map, thinking that might be, like, some sort of, like, map to one of their D&D games, or our D&D games anyways, and I think those are some kind of, like, schematics in some way. I don't know, I thought they fit nicely. Let's see. Oh, and I also put in a suit of armor here in a little bit, and one of those one of those globe mini bars You know, the ones from Vintage Glamour? I think those, I think I put one of those in the corner. I will say, with this statue, I think is the only issue. Some of these chairs aren't usable, but since Sims can't really play D&D, I didn't figure it'd be a big issue. But if you do want to have all of those chairs available, then you can just move that dragon statue out of there. And I think that makes everything accessible. Just kidding. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I just think it looks really nice. Because, you know, sometimes when you're playing D&D, you gotta get a little silly to, like, loosen yourself up. So there's the mini bar down there. And with that, I think that's the whole basement. And then I remember I did the upstairs second to last because making rooms with a purpose of a sim in mind kind of stresses me out. But this room is my favorite room in the whole house. I'm actually really proud of this. And this is going to be the teenage girls' room. And this is actually probably the biggest room in the house. Like I said in the last part, I think it's really important for teenagers to have like a space that they're really into, that they really enjoy to be inside. Just because having a place to go and be only yours is very important. As a child, I know I appreciated having my own room. When I was a teenager, it was my little safe spot, and so yeah, I wanted to make it really comfortable for her, and maybe when this child moves out, becomes a young adult and moves out or whatever, then the next girl, I don't want to share their names because they're actually names that I want my children to have, and I don't want anyone to steal them. But the younger girl moves up into this room because that's what happens when, as you grow older, and the oldest sibling moves out and they have the biggest room, you get to move up into the bigger room because, you know, you've earned that spot. But I'm just trying to make it, I wanted to make it kind of like classy in a way, but also keeping the sort of like juvenile aspect, you know, in mind. So say she moves off to college, she could still take like her bed and her vanity table and her desk and everything, and it be a part of like a young adult's room versus a teenager's room. So the walls and everything are very teenager-alike. But the furniture, however, I don't see as very young. And teenagers, you know, of course they are involved with their looks. I know, I mean, I wasn't in particular, but typically teenage girls like to look good before school, so I had to add in the vanity table, and I give her her own computer desk in here. Oh, and just very, you know, adding a lot of little doodads. Oh, I hope I fixed that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that mirror was pressed too close to the wall, I thought. And it was kind of like making the mirror effect go away, but I fixed it, no worries. Where off to next? I didn't, did you see me kind of like looking around for a minute? I didn't know where to go from here. Oh, yeah, we're adding, I do this a lot lately. I think putting that mirror, this mirror, I don't know which, is that from City Living? I think that mirror is from City Living. I put that mirror in like awkward corners a lot just because I think it fits really nicely and takes up the whole corner so I don't have to worry about adding more space. And then, oh, and I also add like a little seating area if she ever just wants to like read a book or anything. Yeah, I would have loved to have this bedroom as a teenager. Would have been like the perfect spot for like sleepovers and things like that. Oh, and before I forget, I'm seeing like the siding of the house as I'm doing this room, and that reminds me that I've actually changed that aspect of it as well. Um, I that siding was kind of busy, and it's not actually. It's only like paneling. It's not actually like in the siding section in the Sims 4. So I go with the solid like light blue siding in the end. You don't see it on camera at all, but when I do put this on the gallery, and this should be part of the gallery once this video is up, you'll notice that I've made a few changes because you know it's always good to like go back and look around and be like, oh, don't like that anymore, and redoing it. And now I'm moving on to the guest room. Yeah, so this is just where, you know, guest would sleep. I made it very neutral, but also very classy. I put like, you know, if you were a guest in this home, you could go in here and kind of just like relax away from like the whole family or whatever, just because that might be stressful. So I put like a TV and everything, and it's attached to a bathroom and everything like that. So it's like a little suite away from the rest of this like, giant family. And I'm just trying to find a dresser that would match the rest. Yeah, but this comes out pretty cute. Guest rooms are pretty easy to do just because you don't have to personalize them in any way. So yeah, but like I said, I had too many rooms up here. I still think I have too many rooms up here, but you know, what are you gonna do? I've already built it. And what I did with the extra room is I just made it a gym. And we'll see that. Probably, I think I left that room for last because I really didn't know what I was gonna put there. And I'm not even sure if I put it on camera. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Just trying to make it more homey. I'm trying to do the thing where I don't put, where I'm trying not to feel like I need to put something in every single corner of the room. I'm still not very successful with that, but I'm getting better, and I'm having a little bit of a pause here, which is annoying. Come on. Who knows what I was doing? I built this ages ago, and then my computer broke. There we go. Here I'm back. And then I couldn't upload it. And I had a lot of issues. I'm doing one of the bathrooms upstairs. I had a lot of issues. I thought if I took away, you see where I had boxed off most of it in little squares over there in little individual rooms. I was having a lot of trouble being okay with the bathroom being that big. That's why I put all those boxes there. Just because I thought it was just too much. In the end, we figure out something that works just fine. However, I wish, I don't know. I wish I didn't have to put all of those awkward little boxes over there. But I was playing in this house with my current household. And I didn't really notice it as I was playing, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. And it makes the outside of the home symmetrical, so I guess it all turns out fine. But again, this bathroom incorporates all the same colors as all the other bathrooms except for the master bedroom bathroom. Yeah. And then I have one more bathroom up in the second floor, I think. But I think I move on to the child girls room, which is also a lot of fun. Just adding in the little details. This is pretty much final of what I was going to do. Just trying to get everything, all the little details like towel racks and hampers and things like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I'm watching myself do this. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked when I wasn't talking to anybody. No, but me watching this reminds me I've actually been watching a lot of Little Simsy. She's one of my faves. She's super cute, I think. Um, and if you're watching this, congrats on graduating. That was fun. I remember that back when. Yes, it gets better after high school, folks. um, but I was watching her, and I finally figured out how to like move my camera around um, in the Sims 3 camera while building, and it's so helpful. And I did that with her help, and also like a Sim Supply tutorial video kind of thing. I figured that out. So, and also how to kind of get things situated off the grid of the countertops where I want. And so with new builds to come, I have figured that out actually. So yay, I think my builds got a little bit better by watching Little Simsy and the Sim Supply build, obviously. They're both great, popular simmers. Oh, and I'm kind of mad. I don't have anything to say about the build. That's why I'm telling irrelevant stories. I'm kind of mad because I I got the new Parenthood game pack today, and it's so good, you guys. If you're like just considering buying it, I would definitely do so. I haven't done any gameplay, but build mode by itself is worth it. I was telling a friend the other day that just the new countertops themselves, worth it. You guys, did you just see? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. You see the I did the small I did the girl room off camera. I didn't see me building it at all. Sorry about that. It's really cute though. Anyway, I was yeah, the new countertops alone in are enough to made me want to buy it, to be honest. But no, build mode is great. Kaz, for me, I don't know. Nothing really like struck out to me. There was a cute little like workout like jacket, like hoodie over like a tank top kind of thing that I thought was kind of cute. But and the hair with the little braid on the side and the new guy's hair, it's good. I recommend it. And apparently the what's it called? um, you guys, I lost it. Oh, playing it like in the new I'm sorry, I can't find my words. All the new no, I can't. Playing the game with the new game pack is fun. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's all stressing me out, and I'm embarrassed. Sorry you had to listen to me talk like that. And going to outside. Outside is also a huge stressor for me, because I feel like good landscaping can really go a long way when doing like public like speed builds. If I think they just really round out, even if like your house that you build is just like phenomenal. If you, I don't know, if like your landscaping's not good, then like your whole build kind of suffers from it. And I don't think I'm that good at landscaping. So that's why I kind of dread like doing the outside of things. But I thought it turned out okay. Since this is my my dream house basically, I wanted something with not a lot of upkeep. So there's some flowers and bushes and some trees, but nothing like too major or anything like that, just because I don't know, I don't see myself like really being able to maintain like these huge beautiful gardens or anything like that. in real life, so I didn't put anything too crazy. If anything, this is the most extravagant it's gonna get. Then I added a few cute trees around, just so it kind of seems established. What I want to do in the future is kind of build a house. Obviously, maybe that won't happen in my future. Maybe I just might buy one, but I would love to build a house somewhere kind of like off in the country, not too far away, but just far enough away so I have room to build it or whatever. But you can't get like established trees, unfortunately, but that's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sometimes I move my camera around really crazily and makes me dizzy. Oh, and if you guys are wondering why I have the foundation off, it's just so I can get plants closer to the house, so I can really like tuck them in there without them like going off grid or whatever. Makes it easier. Just doing the little patio back here, adding some of this. Oh, I'm getting towards the end. We're going into screenshots now, so there are a few things that I didn't capture on camera for whatever reason, but you'll see them in the screenshots here. I'm gonna leave this here, leave you guys with the music. I hope you liked part 2. I really enjoyed making this, and I really enjoyed making this video for you for the first time in a long time. So I will see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, please click that button. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.